What's up, world? So here we are, we're in the kitchen and we're going to be reviewing this Omega Auger Drive juicer, and we're going to make up a real quick batch of like apple, carrot and some other stuff juice. Benefits of juicing is good health. The juicer like basically takes the fiber out of the vegetables and fruits and basically leaves all the nutrient-rich juice that your body can absorb very easily, all the vitamins and minerals out of the vegetables, and it gives you superior health benefits. As you can see, 50 years old, and I juice, but I don't juice every day because I find it a pain in the ass to like clean up the juicer and clean the vegetables and clean the fruits and stuff. So what I'll do is I'll juice every couple of days, and I'll put it in like containers. Of course, they're recycled from like the Chinese restaurant. I'll put it in containers with a tight-fitting lid, and the juice can stay for like 3 or 4 days without losing hardly any vitamin and mineral content. A few percent after like 4 days, let's say. And flavor is just as good. So let's get to this real quick. We're going to start with our vegetables. We're going to clean them. We're going to show you the juicer. We're going to juice, and then we're going to have a little bit. Here is our Omega Auger Drive juicer. It comes with some, before we start anything in the kitchen, we have to have a little wine. And today we're going to be having a little Cabernet Sauvignon. For the antioxidant benefits, of course. Here's to your health. Oh, that's delicious. This is like a supermarket Cabernet Sauvignon, and I'm picking up some flavors of like some fruit, the slightest little bit of licorice flavor, maybe some currant, some blueberry. It's a California. It's a supermarket, like a $7 a bottle Cabernet, so I find it quite enjoyable to juice and your health. In the summertime, I like a little ice in my red wine. Alright, let's get back to this machine here. Okay, here's the Omega. It's an Auger juicer. You'll see on the counter it comes with these 2 containers that I'll show you what they're for. But basically, it comes apart for easy cleaning. You basically stick this thing on here and turn the locking ring, and that locks that into position. Here's your auger here that chops up the fruits and vegetables and grinds them up, and you basically stick that in there. Comes with 2 of these things. One is for like making like peanut butter and stuff like that, or like frozen bananas into banana ice cream. And the other one with the screen on it is the juicer one, and that's the one we're going to be using today. And that just slips in there. And then this cap goes on there, and you turn it to lock it. The little chute goes up on the top. The little chute goes up on the top of that thing there. And they give you this little push rod thingy, contraption. And then what you're going to want to do, because the juice comes out of this first hole here, so you're going to want to put 1 container under there. And then all the fiber residue from the vegetables and fruits comes out the front, so you're going to want to put this here because it's going to fill up quite quickly, and we're going to be throwing that stuff out. It also comes with this screen, which, like if you make an apple juice, you put that in there because it catches some of the smaller fiber pieces for your apple juice, unless you like apple juice with a little pulp in there or something. So it gives you this. And but we're going to be putting these away because we're not going to be using those today. Very dry, yeah, you can squint, nothing comes out, it's just like fibers. So this is some people, if you need fiber in your diet, some people actually put a little bit of this back in their juice. I've personally never done that, but some people do. And what are we gonna do here? Okay, so I want like a glass of juice right now. I'm going to take a little bit of this one here. And I'm going to take some of this one here because this has the parsley and the tomatoes and the apples, more of it in here. Then I'm going to top this off with this stuff. Now we're going to tightly seal this. And I told you before, it's not a problem with storing this stuff for 3, 4, 5 days. You're not going to lose any vitamins or any beneficial effects of this. You can go right in the fridge. And as long as that's tightly sealed, and refrigerated, you're not going to lose any beneficial effects. You're not going to lose flavor, you're not going to lose vitamins or minerals, and it's going to be ready for you in the fridge, just sitting there for you and your family to take over the next couple of days. I forgot, that was the wine. This is our juice. Very nice. I taste the apples right away, the sweetness of the apples. I taste the carrots, but I gotta look for the carrot flavor. I really taste the apples. The parsley and the tomato, I don't taste. I don't taste the parsley and the tomato. I taste the apples and the carrots. The apple first. And the carrot, I have to look for the carrot flavor. It smells like carrots. Oh, that's good though. It's good and refreshing. Oh, it's delicious, delicious. Really, the apples really stand out. 3 apples, 2 pounds of carrots, 1 bunch of parsley, and 1 tomato. Very nice, very nice. All right, let's clean up this Auger. Let's show you how to clean up those. Well, that's done. Okay, so first we're gonna unlock this thing and take this to the sink. We're going to clean up our countertop. And we're going to wipe her down. And we're gonna wipe down the Omega body of the Omega. Just a quick wipe down. It's pretty easy to clean this part. The whole thing's actually easy to clean. It's just a pain in the ass. Actually do it. Okay, there we go. The Omega is wiped down. Our countertop is wiped down. Okay, let's get going on this. This goes in the dishwasher. So, our little cups here, we're just gonna give them a rinse and a cleaning with a little sponge and a little detergent. These are also, you can run these through the dishwasher, but of course you're gonna want to rinse them first and get all of that fibrous material off, because you don't want this this fiber stuff ending up in your dishwasher. At least not most of it. You want to kind of rinse it out. And, but it does rinse. I mean, it basically rinses off. There's not a lot of scrubbing on this cleanup, but I just want to get a little soap on there just to get it, you know, clean. So there we go. Those two are cleaned. That's cleaned. Now we're going to take our push rod thing and we're just going to, again, I mean, it just basically rinses, and you're going to want to make sure that you get any fibers out of there, but it just basically all rinses off. Here's our colander or our strainer. This goes back in the cabinet. Now for this contraption here. So we unlock the front and that comes off, okay? And this stuff basically could rinse right out of here more or less. You see that's rinsed, but we're going to go with the sponge and just get it clean. Get it in dishwasher safe, but okay, so that guy's clean. The next thing we're going to pull out is, okay, let's do the Auger. Here's the Auger, and you can see there's all kind of fibers, vegetable stuff on there, and it just basically rinses right off. And we're going to hit it with the sponge, and supposedly this piece too, everything's dishwasher safe, they say. And this is like a heavy plastic, well-made, well-designed juicer auger. Here's our little chute here. And just basically give that a sponge down. And that's clean there. And here's our housing. I guess they would call it a housing. We're going to blast that out there. And again, we're going to run the sponge through that baby. Okay, there's our housing. Then we're going to give it a good rinsing. There's our housing. And the last is the most pain in the ass thing to clean. Is, I don't know what they call this thing, but the thing with the screens. And these screens are what you need, like a scrub brush and running water. I'm going to try to get a shot. Just basically gently scrub while the water's running, because you want to get all the little fibers out of it. It's like a little stainless steel micro mesh thing there. And then there's another screen here. We want to hit it with the scrub brush. And I'm going to just do a visual on this and tidy up any little spots that I missed, which I think it's basically done. We're going to hit it with the soap. And I'll show it to you. I'm going to give it a good rinse. Let's take a look at this thing. And there's those little micro holes there. And that's what we were hitting with the brush. We want to get all the little fibers out of there. And there's the other screen there. So that's cleaned up. So now we just got to rinse out our sink. Okay, now we're going to put the machine back together and let it dry in place. And we're going to wipe down our counter and we're going to finish the wine. Okay. Okay, so once again, here's the Omega going together. We're going to put that housing and lock it. We're going to stick the auger in there and twist it until it seats. We're going to put our, whatever they call this piece in there. We're going to put our front and lock it. We're going to put our chute. We're going to stick our auger in there. Our juicing is done. For like 3 or 4 days worth of juicing is done at like a cup a day. We got a quart sitting in the fridge and I just consumed a cup. We're cleaned up and was maybe 20 minutes. Maybe 25 minutes with the video production. And the part I don't personally like is the cleaning the vegetables and the cleaning the machine. Everything else I find to be enjoyable. The wine, the actual grinding of the stuff and the actual drinking of the juice, and the health benefits from living a juicing lifestyle is what I find enjoyable. And really, I mean anything from carrots, oranges, celery, lettuces, broccoli, cilantro, parsley. I mean, go down the vegetable aisle at the supermarket. Whatever you see, Brussels sprouts to kale and rhubarb and beets, everything could go in the juicer. It's just a matter of getting the recipe right, that it tastes good. And what helps with that is, let's say you want to do beets, is apples. Let's say you want to do carrots, is apples. Let's say you want to juice lettuce, is apples. Sometimes a little bit of lemon, a couple of oranges, a little bit of ginger, but apples. Apples, it makes it palatable. You could juice rhubarb and put apples. Let's say 2 pounds of rhubarb and 3 apples, and it's going to taste nice. 3 pounds of spinach. Although spinach may taste good on its own because I like spinach, but if you don't like spinach, let's say 2 pounds of spinach and 3 apples, and it's going to taste nice. Maybe a little lemon in there, a little piece of ginger, and the health benefits from the lemon and the spinach and the ginger. Oh, it's just gonna make your body feel so much better, so much. I mean, of course, a wine is really what's going to make your body feel good, but the long-term health benefits of wine versus juice like we just made, I think I would go with the juice. Although short-term, you know, wine.